Hi, my name is Lisandra, and I took Dr. Benadusi's anatomy course in fall 2024. So my best advice is that a little bit goes a very long way. I recommend starting with the puzzle pieces to familiarize yourself with the information and then cementing that with the videos. Personally, I learn best through Quizlet. I like to practice questions and do them over and over again. Believe me when I say that you will breathe, eat, and sleep anatomy. This class will take over your life, but you'll learn to love it. It'll be so worth it one day, though, because when you stand between a patient and their affliction and you have the knowledge to help them, it'll be worth it. Dr. Benadusi is the most passionate professor that I've had at FIU, and she will make you want to love the class, anatomy, as much as she does. And believe in yourself, trust the process, everything will be fine. You are learning much more than you think you are, and you'll be ready. Be confident. Good luck.
Hi guys, my name is Margie and this is
Julian.
And we just took exam 4 for anatomy. My experience taking anatomy is that it has been my favorite class in undergrad. It was definitely very difficult, a lot of information, but it was the most fun I've had taking any class during my college experience. One piece of advice that I can give you is to make sure that you study every single day. When Dr. Benadusi says that you will breathe, sleep, think about anatomy all the time, it's true. But it actually becomes like a fun little game and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely keep up with lab and lecture. Don't fall behind in either one. If handwritten notes help you, which they do, because at first I was like, what is she talking about? I'll just use my iPad, but it actually does help.
All in all, we love anatomy.
We love anatomy.
Hi guys, we're currently taking anatomy with Dr. Benaducci, fall 2023. We just finished taking her exam 4, and trust me when we say this, and when she says this, believe her, that you will breathe, sleep, and eat anatomy. I've actually been mumbling it in my sleep. This is Gio, I'm Caroline, and this is Stacy. And we're here for your testimonials so that you can actually believe. My advice for you is to keep up with lecture. Make sure that you always have some time to do it, and honestly, do a little bit every day is better than doing nothing at all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to overwhelm yourself in this kind of class, so it's pretty good to structure yourself in terms of content and things you have to learn.
For me, the class was pretty much the most difficult class I ever took in my life. If I'm being honest, too many bones, so many muscles. Keep up with lab. If you fall behind lab, you will not know lecture at all.
Bye guys.
We love anatomy!
We love anatomy!
My name is Brenda.
My name's Eddie.
We're students from fall 2024. I highly recommend that you honestly eat, sleep, and breathe anatomy. I will not lie. I thought it was a joke. It's not. It's not.
How do you survive this class? The videos were the largest help for me. Compared to anything else, the videos, when you actually sit down and pay attention to them, not just scrolling on your phone, give you everything that you could possibly need. Everyone brings up that you're gonna eat, breathe, sleep anatomy. Regardless of whether you want to or not, it's gonna happen. You just think anatomy.
The recitations are helpful, and the lectures tend to connect really well with the labs. Anyways, we love anatomy.
Hi guys, my name's Kiara. I'm wrapping up a fall semester of 2023 for anatomy.
And my name is Valeria.
My best advice for you guys would be to study as much as she truly says you need to study and more.
Definitely handwritten notes. They help a lot. Not typed. Making a study group is really good, especially before the exam. Anatomy will take up most of your time. I have not gone to the gym since I started this semester. This has been an amazing semester, and Dr. Benadusi is the most amazing teacher that I've had so far, and I hope I become an LA.
I appreciate her.
It's on video now.
Hi guys, I'm Cassandra.
I'm Brian.
And anatomy has been my favorite class I've taken throughout college. This is my last semester, and it was definitely an experience, but it was the best experience. And one piece of advice I have is to watch the lectures before class, to stay on top of things, and to not be afraid to ask other people for help if you don't understand something.
When it comes to this class, I think it was one of the best class that I've had so far. And one piece of advice is get involved, be involved, go to happy hours, talk to Dr. Benadusi, be as interactive as possible. It'll get you far in this semester.
Hi, my name is Ana Valison. I took the anatomy course this spring semester 2025, and my biggest suggestion would be to use the resources that Dr. Benadusi gives you. Make sure you use the Inspire to Learn. It's extremely helpful. Watch the videos and then read the puzzle pieces. Like, use everything, stay as engaged as you can, and it might be overwhelming at the beginning, but now it's the final day and we're begging to stay. So you guys got this.
Hi guys, I'm Madison. I took anatomy in spring 2025, and the advice I want to give is watch the videos, watch the videos, puzzle pieces, take all the materials that she gives you are there for a reason. Trust me, they are super, super useful. They're written really well in a very easy to understand way. Use it. And she's not exaggerating. You will eat, breathe, and sleep anatomy. I'm not joking. Sometimes you hear her and you're like, is she behind me? She is. She is behind you.
Hi guys, my name is Isara. I took anatomy in spring of 2025, and I want to tell you guys to show up for yourself because Dr. Benedusi is for you. She's gonna give you everything you need. All you need to do is believe in yourself and actually show up. Some tips I would say: exposure. Go to all classes. Make sure you take notes. Watch the videos and pay attention to the critical questions because they show up later again.
Hi guys, my name is Masiala. I took spring of 2025 class. My advice is to watch all the videos and don't try to take note of everything that she says in the videos. It's best if you just watch and highlight the important stuff or what you guys think is important, and use the puzzle pieces. They're very, very important and helpful. And from the puzzle pieces, try and make practice questions that will get you ready for the exams. And the lab is very scary at first, but it's actually very simple and it's very, very helpful towards the class.
Hi everyone, my name is Sinas. I took Dr. Benedici's class spring 2025. And a piece of advice for you guys is to don't freak out. It's a lot of material, but it's a class that you'll never forget. You're going to love the material. You have all the support you need from the ambassadors, from Dr. Benedici. She's going to be more than a professor. She's going to be a friend, your therapist. If you want your mom, sister, she's everything. And she'll give you whatever you need. Don't be scared. And make sure to go over the puzzle pieces and lecture videos, and you'll for sure succeed. You got this.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christine Canillo. I also took her class spring 2025. A piece of advice I would give you: do not procrastinate. Like, I'm the worst procrastinator. I've procrastinated every single class. This is not a class that you can do. Like, you need to go over the material before class. It genuinely helps you tremendously when you're going over the critical thinking questions and your eye clickers. It really helps you see what you understand, and it helps you connect the topics that we're going over. Take notes on the videos. They help a lot. And if anything, refresh your notes with the puzzle pieces. And also, I'm a go-to person for color coding my notes. I feel like that helped me a lot, like to remember things for lab too. So color code, use different color pens, whatever it is. It helps a lot.
Hi everyone, my name is Genesis Nunez. I also took Dr. Beneduce's class spring of 2025, and the biggest advice I would give you is that I know it might seem overwhelming at first, but whenever you have the time, just listen to the videos. Even if you're eating, if you're cooking, if you're driving on the way home, if you're at the gym, I would do it all the time, and it just really helps the information click. And then whenever you can sit down and watch the videos and really like give it your all, because videos and the puzzle pieces are going to be the thing that help you succeed in this class, as well as asking questions like Sinaz and Christine mentioned.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Diaz, and we all took this class in spring 2025. So, my suggestion is first, take handwritten notes. Please take handwritten notes. It's not the same. And watch all the videos before coming to class. That way, you're sure to never get lost, and the information stays with you, especially when you're writing it down. And also, take advantage of the LAs or ambassadors. They're there to help you. They're always going to be there, and they're super nice. And I know that at first it's kind of scary because it's like, oh, it's like a different person. Like, I don't know, they're weird. But no, like, they're so nice. Just go up to them and say hi, and they'll be able to answer any questions that you have. So.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth as well. We're two Elizabeths. Definitely a recommendation I'll give is do not procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Watch all the videos as well as connect the puzzle pieces to all the videos too. Whatever you miss from the videos, also connect it to the puzzle pieces because there's some details in the puzzle pieces that you might not get from the video. So definitely do that as well. I also, as she said, would talk to your ambassadors if you need help. Also, Dr. Benadusi, she's super nice. All your resources, ambassadors, Dr. Benadusi, any questions that you have, definitely ask them. They would help you with anything. And yeah, that's the advice I would definitely give you for sure.
My name is Angel, and I think the best tip is to go to happy hours and don't be scared of speaking in class. Just bouncing off your ideas with your peers, answering the critical thinking questions. Super important to just say what you think is right, because maybe you might be right or just partially right or wrong. And that way you learn by correcting your own mistakes. And trust me, that will stick to you more than anything else. Other than that, work with the models. If you're like me, that you work with images better than with words, just picturing the models in your hand while you're taking the exam, or like even touching your own body just to know where things are, helps way more than any memorization trick you might have. And know that things are working for a reason. It's not just memorization. You have to understand why it is this way. Because as the professor says, anatomy makes sense. That's it.
Hi guys, my name is Jason Maldonado. I took Human Anatomy Spring 2025, and my best advice would be to just make as many connections to the people that you meet, studying with your friends, studying with LAs, or even just asking questions to the professor herself. She's very inviting, and it will help you so much when you're trying to understand complex systems.
Hi, my name is Ingrid. I also took anatomy during spring 2025. I think at first when I looked at all of the content that we had to go over for anatomy, I was so overwhelmed. And also everyone tells you not to procrastinate, but that's literally all you need to do to succeed. So every week you watch the videos that you need to watch. What I used to do is that I took a lot of notes from the videos, and at the end, like when I had to take the test, I basically didn't even have to study. I just had to go over the harder concepts. If not, then if I was too tired to study, I just lectured someone. So either lecture a family member, a friend. So help studying with friends is very useful, and that's basically it. If you want to succeed, just don't procrastinate, and all of the information builds up. So you're gonna see that it's easy at the end.
Hi, my name is Fabio. I took anatomy in summer A with Dr. Benatusi. I want to start by saying it was the best class I've taken so far at FIU. It was really interesting course. Everything she says is to the T. I want to start by saying that it's a very challenging course, especially if you're taking it in summer A. But nothing impossible. You just gotta put a lot of hours in it. Sleep, breathe, think, live anatomy. But at the end of it, you will end up loving anatomy for sure. The biggest thing for this course will be watching the videos, going over everything said on those videos, attending lecture, really important because the things taught in lecture will be on the exam, most likely. And yeah, as long as you put the hours and you put the effort, you will succeed in this class. And Dr. Bepanus is a great professor, and she will tell you everything you need to know.
Hi everyone, I'm Giselle. To follow up with what Fabio said, for sure it is a doable course. So we did a summary in 6 weeks. It's a lot of content. You are going to live, breathe, eat anatomy, and you're going to love anatomy. And I feel like going into this class, I didn't know how much I was going to like it. And the way that Dr. Benedusi explains everything, you really like understand it. She's going to say it a million times, it all makes sense. And eventually you're going to realize it literally all makes sense. And then what you do in chapter 20 something is going to correlate with what you did in like chapter 2. So pay attention to everything. It's definitely doable. Highly recommend. And Dr. Benedusi is the best. So, and the inspirational quotes are definitely gonna make your day.
Hi guys, my name is Catherine. I'm Isabella. And we took anatomy summer A 2024.
We really did eat, breathe, and sleep anatomy. And I think I would do it all again just to like know as much as I do now and have the experience of going through anatomy with Dr. Benedusi.
I agree. I had a lot of classes in summer A with anatomy, and I thought that like it wasn't gonna be that hard to like divide my time, but it really was. And when she says you're gonna eat, sleep, and breathe anatomy, she means it. Like you have to watch every single video, you have to take notes. That's what really helped me, especially with the limited time I had. I would watch every single one of her videos, I would take notes, and I'd go back on them. We'd study together, and it really helped us like learn and like not fall behind on the content of the course. But overall, I really enjoyed taking anatomy with Dr. Benedusi. I feel like I had a very negative perception of anatomy beforehand, and after coming in and taking this class, it like completely changed it for me, and I just like fell in love with anatomy.
You know, I love anatomy, and everything that I did, like watching the videos over and over again, and then just taking notes and studying with my friends, like it really helped.